And I hope you're all well. Many thanks for joining me this morning for PPMA's mindful session. This is being a brilliant series of we're now into our 8th week, and it's very special this week as it's Mental Health Awareness Week, and I'm delighted to be joined today by the amazing John Hofton, who is going to be introducing us to the concept of mantra and chanting, and also using his fantastic skills on the flute. And this week on Friday evening at 7:30, John will be giving us an extended experience of music, flute and mantra. So it'd be great if you can join us there and have a real relaxation at the end of Mental Health Awareness Week in terms of the power that music can bring and its healing qualities. So the format for this morning is I'm just going to do a very simple body scan just to bring you into the space, settle your mind, settle your body, and that will be about 10 minutes or so. And then I'll hand over to John, who's going to take us through 10 minutes of music and mantra, and then we will come back together and sit for a few minutes just reflecting in terms of the impact that the experience of listening to the beautiful sounds that John will be making has had on you. So that's the way it's going to be. For those of you who are new, if this might be your first time joining us, it's brilliant to have you here. And for those who've been regular visitors to these broadcasts, I hope you'll enjoy this different experience. So I'm going to kick off just by asking you, be mindful of your space, just to stand up, and we're just going to just shake out and connect with our bodies for a few moments. So I've been fiddling with my camera, so I'm standing a bit further back, but hopefully you can see me. So I'm getting my hands, shaking my hands. This is quite a vigorous shake, but you need to be mindful and aware of how your body is feeling. I'm just going to switch my light on. You keep shaking. And then moving up to your elbows, yeah, and just shaking off the lower arms from your elbows, shaking it away. Perfect. And moving up to our shoulders. Imagine that you're dropping your arms off from your shoulders. Really feeling all of that kind of grogginess that might be in your arms from your sleeping, just flying away from you, just shaking it out. And what we want to bring to our mindful practice is that whole concept of relaxation and softness, but at the same time, alertness and awareness. Yeah. So just resting your arms by the side of your body. The important thing is that our arms are always soft, especially the fingertips. Yeah. They're really important sensory objects of our body. And we want this to be as soft as possible. So a few circular motions with our shoulders. So lifting the shoulders up to your earlobes, bringing the shoulder blades together and down the spine. So 3 of these rotations, up to your earlobes, shoulder blades together, down the spine. And a final one, up to your earlobes, shoulder blades together and down the spine. Now in the opposite direction. So drawing your shoulder blades together, lifting them without forcing to your earlobes and around. So 2 more rotations in this direction. Wow, and this is an area where we can store a huge amount of tension. So just doing these very gentle awakening exercises can be so powerful. And allowing the breath to be free. Yeah. So thinking of your posture, want your feet to be hip distance apart and the inside of your feet parallel with each other. And feeling them sinking into the ground beneath, the earth beneath. And drawing through the legs. So the knees are not locked at all. You're lengthening, extending through your knees. Yeah. Up to the pelvis, and the space between the pelvis and the lowest rib. Really breathing into there and feeling that extension as you draw through the body. The belly is soft. And imagine that you're hanging yourself onto a coat hanger with your shoulders. So you broaden across the collarbone. Shoulders moving down the spine. Belly is soft. Your ears are in alignment with your shoulders and your nose is in alignment with your navel. Arms soft by your body. Always think of the texture of panna cotta. So it looks quite firm from a distance, but you know, when you get close up, it always has a wobble in it. So just shaking out any rusty bits in your body. This is a great thing to do every day, regularly throughout your working life, where you're sitting at a computer, or just shaking it out. You know, if you're feeling any tension in your body, any tightness, just shake it out. Shake it out. So the feet going down, lifting and lengthening through the body, extending from the crown of the head upward to the ceiling. Your tongue is resting behind the bottom teeth, and feeling that extension from through the back of the neck, so your chin drops ever so slightly, and you can feel the extension in the back of your neck. And already, just after a few moments, you know, I have a much stronger awareness of my body than I had at the beginning. And it's this that I'm going to invite you to take to your seated position, whether that be on a cushion or on your meditation stool or the chair. And if you're sitting in a chair, taking your sitting bones right back to the base of the chair, and then just extending your spine up. So the back of the chair there is a guide. For me, I can feel just the base of my spine in connection with the back of my chair. Your feet are still hip distance apart if you're sitting in a chair. And feel that extension, whether you're in a chair or on a cushion, drawing through your legs. You can feel the connection with your body, with the earth beneath. The belly is soft, allowing the breath to be free. Extending through the spine, back of the neck is long. So just dropping your chin ever so slightly to feel that extension in the back of the neck. And resting your hands on the tops of your thighs, using the fabric of the blanket if you need to, just to give you an extra prop, so you can really feel your arms dropping away from your shoulders. Ears in line with your shoulders, nose in line with your navel. And if you feel comfortable, just closing your eyes, taking your gaze inwards, and sitting with dignity, with real sense of purpose, together this morning. Just allowing your breath to be free and easy. If your eyes are open, just taking your gaze down to a point on the floor in front of you. Yeah, so your breath is free. Breathing freely. There's nowhere else to be this morning at this point, except here together. We're not judging each other. You're not judging yourself. Just noticing. Feeling a softness as we notice and focus with our in-breath. And release and relax with our out-breath. Just beginning to bring your attention into your breathing. As you are aware of the rise and fall of your diaphragm, flattening with an in-breath and contracting with your out-breath. And there's no right or wrong way here. You breathe naturally and freely. And that is what I'm inviting you to do. If your mind begins to wander, just allowing those thoughts or pictures or images to float away like a cloud in the sky above, or as a bird soars on the wind. Just recognizing those thoughts. This is a perfectly natural thing for our minds to do. Part of the power and transformative qualities of mindfulness is using the breath to release and let go of unwanted thoughts of feelings and sensations. And just bringing our attention from moment to moment to our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Softening the skin on the soles of your feet. Focus there with your in-breath and release with your out-breath. Skin on the tops of your feet. Think about the muscles relaxing in your calves and shins. Focus with your in-breath and releasing with your out-breath. Breath is free. If your mind is wandering, just bringing your attention as we focus in that area of our knees, breathing in, and notice and release our out-breath. Those big muscles in the backs of our thighs connecting the cushion, softening and relaxing. Noticing the connection, backs of your hands, as they're resting on the tops of your thighs. So feel the breath enter and leaving your body. Soften the area around the pelvis, groin, just noticing any sensations that arise. Focus as you breathe in and release and let go as we breathe out. Soothing and softening with your out-breath. Releasing and letting go. As your body and mind softens and stills. Chest is open. Feeling the area of your heart alive and alert. Shoulders are soft. Spine is long and light and lifting. As we sit here with dignity and awareness. Jaw is relaxed. Skin around your cheeks is soft. If your eyes might be closed, just allowing the gaze in your closed eyes to defocus. That really encourages you to release and still the mind and be more open to your experiences and sensations that will emerge. Especially as we prepare to sit and listen to the sounds of music and mantra. Just allowing those sounds to flow over your body, soften and soothe your body, and go with the rhythm of the sounds to quiet and still your mind. Just sitting for a few moments as John prepares to take over and introduce us to the concept of music and mantra as part of our daily practice.
Thank you, Lethem. So that was a very beautiful preparation for us all. So if we can all just stay in this beautiful, very soft, open state of awareness, mindful awareness, I just invite you to breathe the sounds in of a tune I'm going to play to you, which we will be using to sing a particular mantra. It's called the Vedic mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. I'll give a little explanation about what the intent is as we will be intoning this mantra together once we have become familiar with it. So, but first of all, just remaining in that very beautiful open state, very soft state of awareness. Just breathe the sounds of this tune into your body and just allow the sounds, the vibrations of the sounds, just breathe those out with your out breaths. Take a breath. Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Namaha. So just take a breath, very soft breath in and a soft breath out. So, morning everyone. So this mantra I'm singing right now is the Vedic mantra. It's known as the mantra for strength. It invokes the Hindu deity Shiva. But in this mantra, because we're invoking Shivaya, we're invoking a very special aspect of Shiva, which is the connecting to our inner strength. So Shiva is allows us to transform our lives. And as we invoke the three words, Sanskrit words, Om, Namah, Shivaya, with the Om represents the original vibration that existed before the birth of the universe. So as such, this primal sound simultaneously represents the pure existence of everything and no thing, nothing. Nama is a statement of honoring our perception of the deep truth of our inner strength. And Shivaya, as I said before, is a form of Shiva, meaning the inner self. In this mantra, we call upon our inner Shiva, that part of ourselves that has the power to transform our lives. Taken together, the elements of this ancient, eloquent, and simple wisdom code, as Greg Braden calls it, become an invitation from us directed to ourselves. In this invitation, we acknowledge three attributes of our being: the existence of our inner strength, our courage to bring into our lives the strength that already exists within us, and the power to use our strength to follow through with the choices of transformation we make in our lives for our highest good and the highest good of all. The power of the mantra comes from our repetition of the words in an affirmative way, which imprints a code on the subconscious mind. And particularly right now, because of the wonderful session that Lethan took us through, we have a very, we've all come into a kind of heart-brain harmony or coherence. And as we do that, and particularly now as we will intone the mantra by connecting to our hearts as well as our body, the rest of our bodies, this allows us to connect, to communicate directly with the subconscious mind. So from this place of heart-brain harmony or coherence, we recite this code, wisdom code, silently or out loud until we feel the shift in our inner strength, which allows us to transform our choices and our lives. The key is to embrace this mantra in a mindful way with a focus of awareness, breath, and feeling in the heart. So I invite you now just to repeat the words after me, and I'm going to explain how to feel the vibration of the mantra as you intone it. So first of all, with the Om, we start with a kind of R coming from the back of the mouth or the back of the throat, and the as we close the sound off with the this internalizes that vibration, and you will feel a vibration on your lips. So let's just try that together. Now with the nama, the na and the ma, so the m has got a very lovely vibration to it, which we've already connected to with the om. So na ma. So the ma sounds and the na are very, very heart opening. So as we repeat this mantra, you'll see it really does draw us into our hearts. And Shivaya, Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. So this is how it goes, playing it on the flute. This is a Gems horn, by the way. Om. So those of you who wish to sing, please do so. If you just wish to say it, or even just think it internally, or just say the word. This is just Om. Om. Feel the vibration on your lips of the Now we've got Nama. Nama. And just allow your hearts to open up with the Na and the Ma. Nama. So that those two join together like this. Om Namah. And then we add Shiva. Shiva. And then we add the Aya at the end because that's connecting to our inner strength. I'll just start that from the beginning. Shiva. And then we end with the Nama. We repeat the Nama. So I'll do the whole thing from the beginning again. And then we end with the Namah. So let's just try that with the Shruti box now. Om Namah Shivaya. just hum. As you hum, feel the vibration on your lips first, then you'll feel the vibration down the front of your throat. You'll start to feel that vibration in your sternum, in the center of your chest. Just hum this tune together, and as you do so, just allow yourselves to be drawn into your heart and focus your attention on the center of your chest, but feel the vibration on your lips first. So as you feel the vibration on your lips, feel the vibration now down the front of your throat as well. As we go up the tune with the Shivaya, just focus on the center of your head as you go up, and as we go down with the tune, center in your heart. So now we're in our hearts, and we stay in our hearts for the so we should be feeling the vibration on our lips, down the front of our throats, in our sternum, or anywhere in our chest. You may even by this stage start feeling it in your diaphragm or anywhere else in your body, of course. Just take a breath together, breathing in, and out. So here we go, just humming. And smile. As we come to the end, just draw the lips round into a very broad smile, crinkling the edges of the eyes, which will draw that smile further around your face. This has an impact on our brains, which immediately will release the happy molecule, the serotonin, and so on. Smile. It feels strange, but it works wonders. Take a breath. So there's a lot there for you all to take in. Can you hear this wow sound here? Now, at the end, I was noticing that wow in my own chest area. So that's something that you will find occurs over time, that you'll start to notice your own inner pulse as you're singing. But we shall leave that for another day. So let's take a breath, breathing into the heart. And allow the breath to spread out from our hearts to all extremities of our bodies, producing a beautiful expanded, dissolved, loving, caring, nurturing energy, which we now combine with that inner strength and the power to connect to our inner strength, allowing us to transform our lives, having made the choices we wish to make to transform our lives for our highest good and the highest good of all. Om Shanti Om.
So if you're sitting with your eyes closed, just very slowly allowing the daylight to return by opening your eyelids and coming back into your space and preparing yourself for the day ahead. And a huge thanks to John for introducing us to that concept and experience of music and mantra. As I said, we'll have more of that on Friday evening, 7:30. If you haven't registered and you want to come along and experience more of the wonders of John's music, then it would be great to have you there. Great way to end the week of celebrating mental health awareness. And just to give you a feeling of taking that kindness out into the world. So, this year we're promoting the concept of kindness, both to ourselves and others. So today, just for yourself, take a pause and do something which is kind for yourself, whether that be sitting and being able to enjoy the sunshine for a while, or going out for a walk, or listening to your favorite music, just for a few moments, and just remind yourself that kindness and compassion starts with yourself. And that's one of the key messages that I've been promoting over the past couple of months. So I wish you well, sending love and kindness to you all out there, and thank you so much for supporting this series, and I hope to see you again soon. And a big thank you and a special sending of love to John, and I look forward to working with you on Friday, John. Any questions, queries that you've got, anyone, just check in, and many thanks, and see you again soon.